hero to everyone except her.
Don't worry, she'll come around.
I don't know, Reno. I think this time I went too far. A funny man's all right for a laugh or two, but good old Evelyn is the solid type.
I kind of like that Englishman. And who knows, if I played my cards right, I might end up a lady. And that would be a bit of a miracle.
We could both use a miracle.
Times have changed, and we often rewound the clock since the Puritans got a shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any shock they should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock, Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking. Now heaven knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world's gone mad today, good's bad today, black's white today, and day's night today, and the skies today, the moon cries today, are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that I'm bound to answer when you propose. Anything come on, boys. When Grandmama, whose age is 80, in nightclubs is getting babied with gigolos, anything goes. When mothers pack and leave their bodies because they decide to rather be tennis pros, anything goes. If driving fast cars are like, or low bars are like, or full hips are like, or bare lips are like, they whisk you like, or me undress you like, why nobody will oppose. When every night the set is smart and the jolting is parties, it's Cheerios, anything goes.
break.
That was lovely. I didn't understand why everyone was so excited to have a murderer and a thief on board. I was prepared at any moment in case I encountered him to defend myself. He wasn't getting me. If I had known back then that I was just afraid of some silly man in love, I would have gone back to playing house with the 7-year-old boy I found named Eddie. It was getting ridiculous how everyone was falling so head over heels for some gangster.
There is one thing. I wonder if I could prevail on you to release Dr. Moon from the brig.
But Mr. Johnson, he's a dangerous character. He carries around a machine gun.
That was mine. He took it from me.
Did he try to reform you?
He damn near made me. You should see him in action. Turn him loose, won't you, Captain? As a favor to me.
All right, I'll go down and see him now. If, as you say, he's really on the way to moral uplift, there can be no objection.
Aren't you proud of yourself, Mr. Johnson?
You can call me Snake Eyes.
Billy, this goes beyond living amusingly.
I haven't had this much fun since I was a kid.
So you call it fun to pose as one of the worst criminals who has ever lived?
It's not hurting anybody.
It's hurting my respect for you.
Okay, I'll make them lay off his hero worship. I won't have anything more to do with it.
Mr. Johnson, we're waiting for you.
You just go on without me.
But we can't. You've got to crown this upper first.
But I was just telling this hardcore.
Oh, that help. Have you seen the moon?
No, I haven't.
You know, Eddie, if things worked out, would you want to get together?
Get together? You mean become engaged? Married?
That would do for a beginning.
Well, I must admit, this comes as something of a shock to me. It's just I've never pictured you as the one-man kind.
Neither had I until now.
But at least 20 men a year must propose to you. Businessmen and bankers, big politicians.
And not one of them stirs my pulse. I like a man with class and dignity and savoir-faire.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous, let's misbehave. When I don't want his hand, you wouldn't stand for teasing. He didn't care although the fruit was out of season. They say that bears have love affairs and even gambles. We're merely mammals, let's misbehave. Let's misbehave. Let's misbehave.
my father got seriously frustrated with him because he wasn't playing his liar's guilt convincingly enough.
Guilty! The general must be more guilty. He sang us an entire song about how great it is to be an honorable major general, and immediately after, he comes before a buffoon of pirates and lies in order to save himself. He isn't guilty enough at the top of the scene. Mabel and Frederick's dialogue will make no sense. Just take it right there from Mabel's son to Frederick. And try. Try to give me some genuine guilt. You're a liar, and you're out late in the evening in your pajamas!
Oh, Frederick, cannot you, in the calm excellence of your wisdom, reconcile it with your conscience to say something that will relieve my father's sorrows?
I will try, dear Mabel. But why does he sit night after night in this draughty old ruin?
Why do I sit here? To escape the pirate's clutches, I describe myself as an orphan. And heaven help me, I am no orphan.
Be comforted. Had you not acted as you did, those reckless men would have assuredly called up the nearest clergyman and married your large family on the spot.
I thank you for your prophet sorrows, Lord. It is unavailing. At what time does your expedition march against these scoundrels?
At 11. But before midnight, I hope to have rid myself of these pestilent scourges by sweeping them from the face of the earth. And then, dear Mabel, you will be mine.
And are your devoted followers at hand?
They are. They only await my orders.
wanted to give Mr. Martin the opportunity to prove that he could oppose Mr. Johnson. All the passengers gathered in the chapel for a big religious meeting. I found myself right in the middle of everything.
Brethren
and sisters, friends, relatives, members of the WPA, the PTA, and the DAR. We are gathered here today to try to reform Snake Eyes Johnson, who stands beside me, a repentant sinner.
Hallelujah!
Hey, that ain't too bad.
Mr. Martin was natural at evangelizing. Well, sort of, but it didn't really matter to me anyways. It was all about the hallelujahs and the flying hands and the fervor of the passengers.
We cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this man. It is rather we should ask ourselves if he who throws the first stone wants to live in the glass house.
Right.
In other words, be kind to your friends, for if it weren't for them, you'd be a total stranger. In the words of the late Warden Louis C. Lowes, there's no such thing as a bad criminal, only bad parents. As the warden said to myself, you're only in from 1 to 5.
Hey, wait a minute. Brothers and sisters, I've heard the call. We're here to fight the devil, and I'm going to lead the fight. I want each of you to turn to your neighbor and say, bless you, brother. Bless you, sister.
Bless you, sister. Bless you, brother.
There's only one way, and that's to confess your sins. You work the floor, Brother Moon. Urge them to unburden their souls.
Who's gonna squeal? Who's gonna give us the goods? Come on.
I must admit, there was a time when I drank.
Sit down and give some real sinners a chance.
Well, I'm just cursed with sex appeal.
Yes, you are.
She's not confessing, she's advertising. Come on, who will give us a true confession? You can tell me. I know what sin is. I've been a sinner.
Back then, I had nothing to confess. If I was there today, oh.
I also have something to confess.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, the fire burns deep within my soul.
No, really, I'm sure it's just a room, you know. She's just a little warm, that's all.
Oh,
Come on out with it.
I must confess that last night she went out with him, and then with him.
Oh.
Get a church meeting, boys. You can surely discuss this later.
All right, ladies, that's plenty.
May I say a word?
Yeah, hallelujah, go.
Well, I've never played this game before, but I'm rather enjoying it. I'd like to add my bit. I'm afraid I can't compete with this gentleman in point of numbers, but I may be able to lend a touch of color. When I was visiting China some time ago, there was a little Chinese girl by the name of Plum Blossom. Well, I became rather fond. Eventually, we had an unpremeditated romp in the rice. And I must say, I enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
I was worried about you, brother, but I feel much better now.
It's your turn, Mr. Johnson. After all, this is for you.
Speak up, Mr. Johnson. You're among friends.
Speak up, Mr. Johnson. They want a confession. Why don't you give them a real one? This is your chance to tell the truth. Please.
All right. If you want a confession, I'll give you a confession. But first there's something I want to say. There's one confession I haven't heard yet tonight, and that is that no one is ashamed to know public enemy number one. You're proud to know me, proud to be on the same boat as me. You fight to shake my hand. And why? Because I'm a celebrity. What kind of celebrity? The biggest murderer in the world. Well, the joke is on you, and you, and you, and you. I'm not Snake Eyes Johnson. I'm not public enemy number 1. I'm William C. Crocker, a broken down criminal.
Mr. Bartlett, throw this man in the brig.
Billy!
You're under arrest
What for?
for stealing a first-class ticket and a passport.
Wait a second. If you ladies want a real public enemy to idolize, I happen to be Moonface Mott, public enemy number 13.
And you're going to the brig with him.
There's a lesson in this for you, sinners. Search your hearts. Sign off with Satan and sign on with heaven. Where will you stand on the day of glory? Do you hear that plan? Do you know who's playing? Why, it's Gabriel, Gabriel playing. Gabriel saying, will you be ready to go when I blow my horn? Oh, blow, Gabriel, blow. Lord, blow, Gabriel, blow. I've been a sinner, I've been a scam, but
terrible dump. It's a wonder I haven't gotten out of my mind.
This ain't too bad. Were you ever in jail in Cicero? And I don't mean the jail, I mean the old one.
Will you cut your travel lectures, Doc?
I mean, I've been in a lot of tough room scales down in Lafayetteville, Arkansas. They have a nicer little jail as you ever see.
Please, Doc.
I was just trying to keep your mind on something pleasant. I know you were thinking about it.
It's all I've been thinking about, day and night. I even dream about her. All through the night, I delight in your love. All through the night, you're so close to me. All through the night, like a height from above. You and your love bring me ecstasy. When dawn comes to waken me, you're never there at all. I know you've forsaken me till the shadows fall, and then once again will I know I was right, staying close to you all through the night.
Day is my enemy, the night is my friend, for I'm always so alone till the day draws to an end. But when the sun goes down and the moon shines through, to the monotone of the evening drone, I'm all alone with you. All through the night I delight in your love. All through the night you're so close to me. All through the night, like a light from above. You and your love bring me ecstasy. When dawn comes to waken me, you're never there at all. I know you've forsaken me till the shadows fall, and then once again will I know I was right, staying close to you all through the night.
5 days and not even a note from her. I know something's happened to her. They've locked her in her room, or she's sick or something.
You'll hear from her, she's all right.
They'll marry her to that Englishman while they're sending me back to America. I'll never see her again.
Yes, you will. They can't keep you for more than 10 years.
You're a great help.
Maybe we're just looking too much on the dark side. Let's try to find the silver lining. Remember, it's always darkest just before they turn the lights on. There's an old Australian bush song that Melba used to sing, a song that always cheered me when I was blue. Now even Melba said this poor song was a devilish song to sing. So be quiet whilst I render it for you. When your instincts tell you that disaster is approaching you faster and faster, then be like the bluebird and sing tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la. When you're headed for the jailer, don't allow the old face to look paler, but be like the bluebird and sing tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la. Be like the bluebird who never is blue, for he knows from his upbringing what singing can do. And though by other birdies in the bounce he may be told that his efforts are perfectly lousy, he sings on and on till his troubles are through. Tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la.
That night was the opening of Pirates and Penzance. It was wonderful. Well, I'm sure I would have enjoyed it if I was a little bit older. I don't really remember much except for the ending, when all the actors are on the stage for the grand finale.
When you had left the pirate home, we tried to raise our spirits faint according to our customs, all the quips and quibbles quaint. But all in vain the quips we heard. We lay and sobbed upon the rocks until to the morning. I heard a sounding paradox. All paradox, a most ingenious paradox, whose quips and quibbles hard and works, but none to meet this paradox.
A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox. For some ridiculous reason to which, however, I've no desire to be disloyal, some person in authority, I don't know who, very likely the Astronomer Royal, has decided that, although for such a beastly month as February, 28 days as a rule are plenty, 1 year in every 4, his rules shall be reckoned as 9 and 20. Through some singular coincidence, I shouldn't be surprised if it were owing to the agency of an ill-natured fairy. You are the victim of this clumsy arrangement, having been born in leap year on the 29th of February. And so, by a simple arithmetical process, you shall easily discover that though you've lived 21 years, yet, if we go by birthdays, you're only 5 and a little bit over.
Let's see. Yes, yes, with yours my figures too. How quaint the ways of paradox, the common sense she gaily mocks, while counting in the usual way is 21 I've been alive, yet reckoning by my natal day. Yet reckoning by my natal day. I am a little boy of 5.
He is a little boy of 5. A paradox, a most ingenious paradox. This paradox, a curious paradox, a most ingenious paradox. appreciate the delicacy of your position. You are apprenticed to us.
Until my 21st year.
No. Until your 21st birthday.
You're not actually going to hold me to that.
Oh, no, we merely remind you of the fact and leave the rest to your sense of duty.
Well, you have appealed to my sense of duty. And my duty is only too clear.
Come, you are one of us once more.
Lead on, I follow. Oh, horror.
What's the matter?
Speak out by the sense of conscientiousness to which you have never yet appealed in vain.
General Stanley.
Yes?
The father of my Maybell.
Yes.
It is my duty to inform you that General Stanley is no... General Stanley is no...
What?
Is no...
Oh, come on. Isn't it?
Orphan.
What?
And more than that, he never was one.
Am I to understand, in order to save his contemptible life, he dared practice on our credulous simplicity? Our revenge shall be swift and terrible. Come, we shall gather our band and attack this very night.
All is prepared, your gallant crew await you. My Frederick in tears, it cannot be that Lionheart cares at the coming conflict.
No, Mabel, no. A terrible disclosure has just been made. Mabel, my dearly loved one, I bound myself to serve the pirate's captain until I reached my 120th birthday.
But you are 21.
I just discovered that I was born in leap year, and that birthday will not be reached by me till 1914.
Oh, horrible catastrophe appalling.
And so farewell.
Sergeant approach. Young Frederick was to lead you to death and glory.
That is not a pleasant way of putting it.
He will not lead you, for he has allied himself with his old associates.
He has acted shamefully.
He speaks falsely. You know nothing about it. He has acted nobly.
He has acted nobly.
Dearly as I loved him before, his heroic sacrifice to his sense of duty has endeared him to me tenfold. He has done his duty, I will do mine. Go ye do yours.
Right-o! This is perplexing. No matter, our course is clear. We must do our best to capture these pirates alone. It is most distressing to us to be the agents whereby our erring fellow creatures are deprived of that liberty which is so dear to us all. But we should have thought of that before we joined the force. We should.
It is too late now. Hush! They come in force and stealthy stride. Our obvious course on to it. Your silent matches, your dark lanterns, take your fur, skeletronic key. Speak a word, a fly's footfall be distinctly heard. Conference above the sea, trust in navigation, take another station. Let's verify piracy with the little burglary upon a prairie sea. Beside its red, a cautious trust in navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with the little burglary upon a prairie steam. Silent thread, our cautious We healed at one.
Englishmen unmoved, yet statement his, because with all our faults we love our house of peers. I pray you pardon me, ex-pirate king. Peers will be peers, and youth will have its fling. Resume your ranks and legislative duties, and take my daughters, all of whom are beauties.
Their tastes were more geared towards the music of Cole Porter and the Gershwins. Anyways, the day for the wedding of Sir Oakley and Miss Harcourt came. It would have been a beautiful wedding. Since I was the most eligible little girl on ship, I was asked to be the flower girl. And Reno's angels were the bridesmaids. It would have been a fantastically beautiful wedding if it went as planned, but like everything else on ship, it couldn't go as planned.
Reno, I can see you for a moment.
Play your cards right and it'll be forever.
I'm afraid not. It could have been before.
Before?
You see, I'm to be married shortly.
Not to Ho.
I'm afraid so.
But I thought she and Billy were...
I thought so too, and I must admit, I was rather upset by it all at first. And then I met you, and I wasn't upset in the least. It seemed so provident somehow. Billy and Hope, you and I.
And now?
I'm afraid I have no choice but to carry out my obligations.
Jilt her.
I can't do that, Reno. I'm committed. It would scarcely be the gentlemanly thing to do.
The hell with being a gentleman. Look, Evie, I want you. And you do love me, don't you? I mean, I'd like to be sure before I go ahead and make the wrong decision.
Well, yes, I'm afraid I do have hot pants. You...
Listen, Evie, when the captain says, speak now or forever hold your peace, you may hear familiar voices.
Sir Evelyn, if you would. We are gathered together over the bodies of... we are assembled here to join in the bonds of holy matrimony. Mr. What's this?
We come long way, travel far to have big talk with Englishy gentlemen. At his house, they tell us he arrive on big sheep.
I'm afraid if you've come in reference to my hog huntress, you've chosen a bad time. I'm about to be married.
No, sir, we no can be married today.
I say here, what's going on?
I have honor to introduce Wu Cheng Moon. He's the father of Brittle Plum Blossom.
Plum Blossom?
This is Plum Blossom.
Little Chinese Cinderella until Sir Evelyn turned her into little Chinese Guan.
What's that, Evelyn? Is this true?
It was just the old, oakley curiosity, dear.
Pretty soon, by and by, come along little Orange Blossom.
I say here, chaps, I'll give you £1,000 to clear out.
Do not insult us with offer of filthy money.
I'll make it 2,000.
Rich man cannot buy Chinese honor.
All right, I'll make it 5,000.
Chinese honor sold.
No, Evelyn, don't pay him. No amount of money can settle this great wrong. You, sir.
English ladies speak to me.
You are a relative of little Plum Blossom?
Oh, yes. Very close relative.
Then you see, Evelyn, the only way to pay this debt of honor is for you to offer him me.
Marvelous idea. Offer accepted. Chinese honor saved.
Oh, confound it. Miss Plum Blossom, will you marry me?
Thought you'd never ask, sweetie.
Now that there are going to be 2 weddings, may I offer the courtesy of the ship for the return voyage home? You may join Dr. Moon, who I must unfortunately turn over to the authorities.
But, Captain, we've received a radiogram from Washington. Read it yourself.
Moonface Martin, not wanted, entirely harmless, wouldn't hurt a flea.
Let me see that. I've never been so insulted in my life. This is un-American.
Shall we practice misbehaving?
You bet your sweet ass, Scott.
As Confucius said, Waho ding soletal.
If that means